Nope, sounds not.
I am muted. There you go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to NUFC Talk TV. I'm Chris, the Americano Magpayo. I'm, of course, back. Roy Caviani has joined me for the match review. We're waiting on Gary. Of course, he should be coming pretty soon. Might be have trouble finding the stream, but he'll be here in a minute. And of course, we have shared the link to the group chats. We're going to be doing the full match review and analysis of Newcastle United versus Girona. It turned out to be a match of interesting. We're gonna mute you there because your bag of chips is killing me. Interesting match. Nobody expected this to be a 4-0 win, of course, for the Mags. But to say the least, it's well taken. Well taken. Roy, you still eating, man? Are you ready for it? Oh, there we go.
I'm good.
Okay, good. Let me get your take.
We don't call it chips. We call it crisps.
Oh, crisp. It's chips, man. It's just Lay's.
No, it's crisps.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, what do you think about the match, bro? It was good. You were. I was looking at the chat, the WhatsApp chat, and you were referring to Sanusi as the new Alexander Maximin, but Maxi, man. But give me your overall take on the game, bro.
Well, very good, really professional. We did the right thing, really, the whole game. And I was worried a bit with the lineup, and then when I saw after 10 minutes, it's going to be easy. Yeah. We caught them in the counter. They couldn't handle. I think that they're grouped a bit in the second half, but even Isaac could have scored a couple, and Parkinson could have scored as well. So this could have been 6 or 7. Yeah, but good from everyone. Miley, good as well.
Yeah. So Jamie Miley was one of them. I guess you can say. Yeah. I think he's going to have time, to play a lot more this season. Definitely, Sanusi is going to be. I'm telling you, he's going to be taken in consideration. And I wonder if he can play on the right side. But I guess we can talk about that later on. It's an interesting stat that Gary told me. We scored 4 times, and Isak didn't score once. That's good. I guess you can say.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant because that's what you need. You need support from everybody else. You can't just rely on your main striker all the time to be banging the goals in. And if you've got lads around you, and don't get me wrong, Isaac contributed to a few of those goals. So it's not as if he didn't do anything. He was part of the parcel of getting us to the goals. And that's what I said. Sometimes you have got to share the goals, and that's why I said if we can get somebody on the right hand side. I mean, we've got Murphy now, who seems to be happy to bang a few goals in for us as well. He's continued his form. He did dip a little bit in Japan, but again, you can't fault what he's doing for the team. And like I say, there you go, Longstaff again with a brace. So it is good to see. It is good to see the lads contributing all around. The two left and right wingers. We should have got obviously a goal, like I say, with the penalty from our striker, so it would have been lovely to have contributions across the board, but I couldn't fault it.
I want to do the man of the match poll. Who was the man of the match for you? Let's get some options here. I'm gonna say Gordon, one of my options. Who else should be on this ballot?
J7.
Oh,
yeah,
J7.
Joe Linton from me as well.
Joe Linton. Who else could it be? Isak didn't score, but he was very active.
Yeah, I mean, you could have 4. I would probably go Isak and Murphy because I think Murphy had a decent game.
Murphy.
Yeah.
Tino's more active than I think Lewis Hall, but Lewis Hall is more
talk about
tidy.
active. Nusi would be active, boy. He was active, boy. He took one of. He broke into one of Mighty Wynn's blue pill cabinet, and he was chasing it, man.
Yes.
He was active.
Really magic there.
But one more option. Who else should be man of the match? We got Murphy, Joe Linton, Gordon. Who else scored? Longstaff. You got to be Longstaff scored twice.
He didn't have a bad game today.
You can put him in there.
Roy, no.
Fuck me.
But there you go. The poll is up. Remind me to get to it once we're done. I don't want to just I want to tell folks how it went. So the poll is right there. Vote right now. the options. Who's the man of the match? Gordon, Joelinton, Murphy, or Longstaff? Right? Oh, look at them votings, man, going up and down all over the place. So lovely, lovely, lovely to see all that. You can also have your say if you're watching right now. You want to have your say about the match. Come on and have your say. It's simple as that. This match review is open for the fellas. Of course, our regular contributor, Andy Bell, from Newcastle upon Tyne. But let me welcome also Umar Khan. How you doing, Umar?
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you,
Yeah.
brother. Where are you from? Why are you whispering? Are you
from Newcastle? Yeah.
Oh, you're in Newcastle. Okay. Wait, it's not night over. Oh,
Wait,
wait. Is it that time, man? It's
that's
that
what I
time. We
like.
can get
That's
to
what
it.
I like.
Hey.
It's party time.
I was quite enjoying that.
You're a Geordie, Umar. Man, why are you whispering? It's not late, is it? It's like 9:30, man.
No, I'm not whispering. I've just got the TV on in the background.
Oh, okay, gotcha, man. Well, tell us, brother, what you think about the game, man.
It was a good game. I'm really impressed with. I really like that Sanusi. He's a really good player.
Oh man, yeah, man. That's Sanusi. That's
It's
Sanusi's.
certainly something to watch for the
Yeah,
future.
man.
We love your ear.
Yeah, we love
Has
seeing
he
your
come
ear,
from the
man.
academy?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
It's-
can't believe he's just 17.
There's me thinking, how many years of this show?
Lovely stuff, man. No, that's fine. That's fine. He doesn't. Do you have headphones, Umar?
No, I've got
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. But yeah, man, give me your overall take on the game, brother. Were you excited? Are you happy? Do you think this is a breaking point for us moving forward?
Dominated, start to finish.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is good. Who was your man of the match?
My man of the match.
Yep.
Kind of few. Joe Linton did well.
Yeah, Joe Linton certainly
Sanusi
did.
did well when he came on.
Yeah.
Probably
That is true.
Give it a Longstaff.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that is true. Longstaff did score. That's. I mean, look. You gotta give credit. You gotta give credit where credit's due, man. Longstaff certainly was active tonight. But there you go. All right, Umar. Well, give me your last thoughts, mate. What do you what do you want to say before you go on?
Sorry?
What was that?
I can't hear what you said, sorry.
Oh, give me your last thoughts on the match, man, before we move on and we let you go.
Really overall good game.
Good game, yeah.
You're looking forward to tomorrow, Umar?
Yeah, well, we got another match tomorrow, Umar. So, tomorrow we lose 2-0, man. You're going to be mad as hell, aren't you? Yeah. So, but, it's night and day in football, brother. But thank you so much for joining us, Umar, man. Appreciate that, brother. We'll see you. Definitely hope to get you back on, bro.
Yeah, brother, yeah.
Thank you for your support, mate. Take care. All right, there was Umar right there. Good stuff. Good takes on that, of course. All right, so Andy, what do you think about the game, mate?
I thought we were playing Spurs in the first half, if I'm honest. First 20 minutes. It was like them 2 games against Spurs. The intensity, the press was brilliant. You consider we've got a young, unexperienced midfielder there with that press. I thought they were a good side. I know they've lost a couple of good players, but they are a very good organised side with players that can hurt you. And we made them look. They're playing the Champions League next season. Can we just add? We made them look like Norwich. No disrespect to Norwich. I'm just saying that we made them look like a relegation Premier League team, and then took our foot off the gas in the second half. Murphy is showing why we're maybe not jumping as much in the market for a right wing as what people think we should be. Longstaff, hey, this could be season. Roy might have won the argument yesterday, even though he didn't, on the poll. I just think we've got pace out wide. When I mean pace out wide, I mean defensive as well. We know that centre-back partnership is not going to be our first choice partnership come when everyone's fit. And we're still able to beat teams like Girona. I know it's a friendly. I'm not getting too excited. But Pope needed to make one good save, and he did. Everything's looking good.
Yeah.
I'd go Murphy, by the way, if you can ask us that.
What was that?
Murphy, man of the match, in my opinion.
Murphy man of the match for you. Okay, that's good. he was certainly active.
Good shout.
Could
Yeah,
have
good
scored more
shout.
than one goal, to be fair. But and to be honest, right now I know Mighty Wins we're going to sign somebody. I don't know how he gets that information. You know, Mighty Wins ITK. He got info. Not really, but
I do love the new green screen, by the way, Chris. Love that.
you like my new green screen? This is the time bridge, man. People saying this is Sydney, whatever.
No. I am
It looks lush.
quite liking that.
No, it's the time
Yeah.
I'm
bridge.
getting a
It's time
tattoo
It's
with
the
the same
time
bridge in time, and you're starting to make us think I quite like that one.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Very-
cool, man. So
it's
we
very-
got it.
Picturesque.
Yeah, for sure.
Just a shame about the bit in front of it, isn't it? I mean,
Ah.
It's always something to spoil any view, mate.
Yeah. We got a lot of people talking about Longstaff, man. Jordan for life
yeah, he
saying
was good. He
Jordan
was.
for life saying Roy time to get roasted by Longstaff 2 goals.
Yeah.
What do you have to say for yourself, Roy? He certainly played today, like he said. You know what? I'm tired of this Kaviani twat
Good.
in the Middle
Yeah,
East.
good.
And,
Look, I love it when people shut me up, and if he shuts me up and scores loads of goals this season, I'll be the first one to congratulate him, and I'll be the happiest bastard on the planet.
there you go. But also some people like
But the thing
DK,
is, maybe because he knows Tonali's back and he's going to fight for that spot,
well, you know, that's a
what we were
certain.
which is good for the team.
Yeah.
That's
It
a
is,
certain.
absolutely.
DK35 saying Longstaff couldn't pass. That's also an opinion, and I will
happened,
have
yeah,
to
it's
a
happened a
certain
couple of
extent
times.
agree that. I mean, he
Happened.
did score, but his job is not to score. Meaning, it's not like he's not going to be in a position to score every game like Isak would. So he's not going to be able to keep it up. So he has to do midfield stuff.
The reason he didn't get man of match for me was because of the things that he, like, just been alluded to there. The things that you expect him to do in the midfield. A lot of our goals came from breaks, and Longstaff came onto the ball rather than started the move. Do you know what I mean? So he's got a knack of. How many times have we said this in games? Longstaff arrives at the right hand side of our attacking side, has a shot on goal, doesn't score. He's done exactly this. His timing arriving in the box is very good. He just needs to improve the amount of chances he puts away, which he did today. So, in my opinion, he's had a very, very good game today. But what I expect from him as a midfielder was still a little bit questionable.
That's the thing. Broski says, why is Mighty Win not on the show? Brother, Mighty Win is in the damn stadium. And we can't, he's at St. James's Park. We can't do nothing about it. He quits the show when Newcastle are playing, of course. Right.
You've got his younger
There's
version.
no signal there.
But you got his
Yeah.
younger
It's
version
probably
right
shit.
here, Andy Bell. But, come on, give us some love, broski.
Got the wish version.
You're a broski, aren't you? But also, Beer Viking saying that these polls are so rigged, man. No, man, they're not rigged, brother. Beer Viking, your fan, Roy, he wanted you to win. But it's not rigged, man. People vote. And right now, it looks like 42% are saying Joe Linton is the man of the match. Behind him,
Aaron.
Longstaff, Murphy, 18%, Gordon, 6%.
Yeah.
Gordon, I will tell you something about
Maybe
Gordon.
because he played one half.
No, but I'm telling you, man, Gordon was playing like he wasn't even playing, like trying to play. And he
I'd concede Joe Linton man of the match. I would concede that.
Yeah, but Gordon 6%, it surprised me because I think that he was doing great without even meaning to. It was that crazy to me. He looked like he was playing half at 50%, crossing, running, and one time he said, "I'm just gonna run," and he lit. You can see it's like the track, the Olympics, man. He passed that one guy on the left side like nothing, and it was unbelievable. He's unbelievable. I think he's gonna be great. Shout out to Blue Board Analysis. Big up Newcastle, he says. So welcome to the channel, mate. I appreciate all that and all of your support. Also, first time I'm seeing Ali B1. It's preseason, though. Can't expect perfect passing on long stuff. So, okay, hey, that's your point of view. We'll take that. I will take
Agreed.
that. Andy Ford, welcome, mate. Says Hull was man of the match. Lewis Hull. I thought it was a bit quiet, wasn't it? But you know what?
It was tidy.
He did his job. He did his job.
He did his job. He did his job, to say the least. That's right. Now, look, let's go player by player and do our thing like that. Let's start with Nick Pope. I mean, he was obviously not much going on. Obviously, Newcastle was dominating the game, so really couldn't expect much. He had one strike of this guy. What's his name? Herrera. Man, he blocked that one in the first half. Really nice. And I think he had a few more. But what do you think?
Well, the one that you said he blocked. Sorry, Gary. Didn't mean to interrupt you there. The one he did get down to, he covered the whole goal. I mean, he didn't just save it; he got it right out. They are the moments, in my opinion. I think we're 2-0 at a time. Might have been 3.
Yeah.
They score there. The game's a different game. They're the goalkeepers that win you cups.
Yeah. We have a regular viewer, Michael, in UFC with the little eyes. He just kind of went off on us here, and I don't understand, man. You've been a regular viewer. You praise us all the time, and all of a sudden, you've kind of gone array. I don't understand that, but maybe you've had a pint too many, and you'll wake up and feel sorry for yourself tomorrow. And I forgive people quickly, so I don't really care too much. But hopefully, you're doing well, mate. So Pope, anybody else? Gary, you got anything on Pope?
He did exactly what you wanted him to do. To be fair, I mean, and that's what I said. When you're not involved in the game, excuse me, with as much in the first half. I mean, he was a spectator for most of it. You still have to be on your toes. You still have to be sharp because obviously a breakaway like we had with that chance, you've got to be on your mettle. And the other thing you've got to also take. Is the way he guarded his front stick with the deflection from Tino from that cross come shot. It come across at some pace. He got down to his right hand side to stop the ball going in because there's nothing worse than having a deflection go past you when you're wrong footed. Because if you noticed, he was just moving centrally and then had to go back sharply onto his right side. He did everything well. He did as expected. He seemed to command his area really well. I thought some of his communication looked good. It put again. I keep saying sometimes Tino goes on those little mazy runs, and we do look a little bit vulnerable on the left wing, right back, right centre back. But today they seem to be a little bit better, and this is why I said you've got to look at everything. When we play it from the back, obviously Eddie Howe likes his two right backs and full backs to push on a little bit to give us a little bit more shape. It takes their pressing players away from us a little bit to give us a little bit more space. So instead of us being flat, he tries to give a nice little arch. And like I said, to me, he passed well. He contributed well when he needed to. And yeah, praise where praise needed.
All right. Quickly, Roy, anything on Pope?
Clean sheet, good save, and commanded his box really well. I don't think he had much to do. Yeah. So good game. Good game. I think.
Good stuff.
I was hoping for Girona to attack a bit more and have a go and test him a bit.
Yeah.
So quickly, since we haven't started on scores, just quickly give me your scores as well for Pope. What would you rate him as from 1 to 10?
So I'd give him a 7, easy.
Easy 7. Roy?
Yeah, I'll give him a clean sheet 7.
One clean sheet. Andy?
7.
Yeah, he is.
Yep. Oh, 8. Okay. We got quickly before we continue, Lewis from Newcastle on time. He's in Cancun right now.
Mexico.
Aloha.
Show us the Mexican panani.
No, don't show us that.
I can't go outside because
Well, he's in Mexico, man. Hey, happy birthday to Lewis, man.
Happy birthday,
lad.
Lewis.
Happy birthday, man.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
I
it's past, but of course, first time I'm seeing you, but lovely, mate, to have you on. What do you think about the game?
I watched the game.
Yeah.
Actually, it was a good game. Like I heard, there was only just over 31,000 there. That's still decent for a Friday night game. First game back to St. James, but it's probably one of the best first halves I've seen in a preseason friendly game.
Yeah, man, great stuff.
Did it remind you of Spurs, Lewis?
Yes, it reminds me of Spurs. Yes.
Yeah, man. Well, look, Lewis, lovely to have you on board, man. Have a great time over there in Cancun. When you coming back, man?
I'll come back Monday.
Monday, man. You've been in Mexico, Cancun for like A month, man.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Lewis is loaded.
Oh, he's gone.
He looks like
He'll
he's
be
in the
back in a
background.
Senorita's give him a call. That's what it is.
That's right.
exactly
Oh,
what
the
it is.
senorita's call, man. You got it.
Mamacita,
Oh, he's back.
Dad,
That was fast even for me, mate.
That was already, Lewis, man. That was a quick one. But anyways, so you're gonna be back Monday, man. You went in Mexico for a month, brother.
No,
You're loaded, man. You're one of the rich guys in Newcastle.
No, because obviously, because the flight's so long to get here, it took us 9.5 hours to get from you.
Yeah, man.
But
Don't complain,
I
man.
can-
When you
I
guys
can-
used
I
to
can
conquer
see-
everywhere and bully everyone, you used to go by boat, man. It used to take you a little bit longer, but it's okay.
I'm wearing my tune shirt.
Yeah, that's right. That's cool stuff, man. Well, Lewis, lovely to have you on board, brother. We'll definitely, get you back anytime. You have fun out there. Enjoy. Don't abuse the.
Yeah, it's only 3:45 for me.
Yeah, man. Don't abuse the margaritas, but have fun, brother.
Hit the pool and get
I
some
don't drink.
Corona.
Yeah, man.
Enjoy your holiday, Lewis.
man.
Oh, take care.
Like Corona.
Take care, Lewis. Have a good one, brother.
Adios.
Cheers, man.
Adios, man. There we go. There you go, Lewis, man. Lovely guy.
I love that
All
guy.
Moving on. Of course, we got the back line, Dan Burn and Emil Kraft. What do you guys think? Kraft a little bit. Well, I'll keep my opinion, but Kraft was a bit no, not the greatest.
He covered well today. To be fair, I thought he seemed a bit sharper today than he did in Japan. And again, you've got to take everything with what it is. He's playing out of position. He's not a regular right centre back. He's covered well. He's listened a little bit more. He didn't get attracted to the ball as much today, which I thought was good. He got us out of jail a couple of times with one or two blocks, which I thought was good of him. Again, I didn't think he had an outstanding game, but he certainly didn't have a bad game. I would say he probably he deserves a good 6.
Good stuff, Roy.
I'll give both centre backs 6.5 or 6. Yeah, that doesn't have much to do in it. They cleared all the set pieces and the corners out, so that was good. Yeah. Well, quite a game, same as Pope.
All right, Andy.
I agree with Gary and the Kraft argument. I think if you were to tell people 12 months ago that you're going to be playing Kraft quite regularly in pre-season, leading up to the season, a lot of people would have panic stations. I think he's proved that in most circumstances he's pretty solid there. Yes, there is situations. I mean, he's brilliant at blocks. Gary alluded to that. He's very athletic. He's determined. I just worry for him a little bit on the right side, because if he's been playing, I mean, a lot of the time lately he's been playing centre back in the last season. When he goes back to right back, our old habit's going to creep in. And are we going to get narrow if Tino gets an injury and Trippier leaves? But Burn, for me, he gets a 7.5 at least. Girona went along in periods in that game, and every single time they did, Dan Burn was there. Every single time. Dan Burn neutralises problems before they even start. So for me, actually an 8. And I'm biased because I'm from Blythe, but I think a lot of what he does to the untrained eye, and I'm not saying I've got a trained eye. I am no way saying I've got a trained eye here, but I just think when you look at the game back and you slow it down, the amount of times that he's won a header where they've got men on the pitch, if he loses that header, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
No, I think Byrne did great. To be honest. All right.
He's a captain in the making.
Yeah. He is a captain. He's a captain. I think Bruno should be the regular captain of this team, but we shall see what happens. Now we go to right back and left back, Lewis Hall and Livramento. What did you guys think? I actually thought, even though I think they were good, but not the greatest that I've seen them play. I think both were. Lewis Hall more maybe a bit absent at times, but I mean I think they were good. I don't think they were bad performances tonight, to be honest. But Roy, what do you think?
I'll give Tino 8. He was up and down all day. Lewis Hall a bit less. It was more, I think, conservative. But I wish he took that free kick instead of I wish he took that free kick instead of Murphy. Just wanted to see what set pieces are like. So I'll give Tino an 8 and I'll give Hall a 7.
Okay, sounds good. Andy?
Got to agree with the scoring. The one thing I would say about Tino is the things that Trippier can't do is the exact same things Tino can do, and vice versa. Tino, for me, gets a little bit... He'll play a ball inside and run, and the ball doesn't go to him, and will go inside, and play will recycle a little bit, and I just think he needs to pick and choose sometimes when he does commit going forward, because against the top teams, if we lose the ball in the middle of the pitch and he's already went, we're going to get exposed. Whereas Trippier's a little bit more, he'll do it on a slower basis. He'll build a player through a few passes, and Trippier's more, it's explosive play, isn't it? But I love it. I actually love that. I think when he gets that right, when he's a bit older, we're going to have a hell of a right back in our team. Lewis Hall for me was just Mr. Solid. He did really well, digged in, won his challenges. He had a little bit of a period in 5 minutes where he gave the ball away twice, quickly. But he's the first person when he loses the ball to go chasing it, which is what I like about him. Them two are going to be big in our season, I think. Massive.
Yeah, a lot of people saying 8, 8, 7, 9, 8. I mean, very, very, very close. DX is 10 to Hall, 7 to Tino. But one thing, Gary, that we definitely have future in our right backs and left backs.
Absolutely, and that's what I said. I still think the way Lewis is moving on in his game now, he seems to be developing twice the rate of anybody else. If you look, today was a bit more disciplined rather than his marauding up and down the park. Now, whether that was discussed in the brief where he wanted Tino to be the one who used the line and Hall then just slipped into the back three. And everybody stepped across, because obviously you've got to think of the vulnerability of Kraft, who we've just said. I think there was a little bit more discipline from Hall today. Didn't do a lot wrong. Obviously, it wasn't the typical Hall. He did a couple of really good runs where the link-up play just wasn't there at the final third. But he found himself in some great moving forward spaces on the inside left position, and unfortunately the ball just didn't get to him. And again, it wasn't the one for training. So for me, I'd give Hall a 7, because, like I say, he was disciplined throughout. Didn't do a lot wrong. Did everything that he needed to do. Yes, he gave the ball away a couple of times, but again, that's more tiredness, mindset, and that'll come. Tino, on the other hand, I think sometimes needs a little bit more discipline. I think sometimes Tino's marauding can put us under a little bit of pressure, especially when you've got a naive centre-back working with you. If you look today, you'd got Kraft, who at one point found himself at left back, because again he'd followed the ball, and you've got players that'll help you out there, but that leaves a massive chunk and a lot of space for Tino then to try and get himself out of. And Tino made a couple of back passes that were a little bit dodgy, especially the one that went through Pope's legs, and that got Pope out of trouble, to be fair, because that wrong-footed the attackers for Girona, and he was easily moved away through Lewis Hall and Byrne. But, you've got to give credit where credit's due. He was the one that was pressing continually. I thought he had a good game. I think there's still a lot to learn from Tino. But like you say, going forward, I think we've got 2 for the future there. So, again, 7 for me.
Yeah, great stuff. Hit the like button, folks. Hit the like button. Help us out. Yep.
If you don't mind, sorry. The one thing I will say is with Hall, I think Joe Willock and him and Gordon, I think when Willock's in the side, you will see a lot more from Hall going forward. I think the fact that Willock's athletic enough to receive the ball and make space with the ball, Lewis will cut inside and he'll come inside, and we know what he's capable of on his left foot. I honestly think Joe Linton today, as much as he really at the end of the game was the Rodri in our side, wasn't he? I mean, we're seeing the period where we tried to pass out from the back and it was all going well, and then it nearly didn't. I think Willock in him and Gordon are going to, in times, show us exactly what they're capable of. Sorry, Chris, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good. You're good, mate. No, you're good. Yeah, that good points right there. Let's move into the midfield. We got Longstaff, Joe Linton, Jamie Miley. Obviously, talk about him individually. Longstaff, again, scored 2 goals. Didn't do much of the midfield work that he should do primarily, but he scored twice, and I guess that's there's got to be enough for him to have had a good game, right, Roy?
Yeah, I'll give Longstaff an 8. What can you say? Just he did his job. He missed a few passes and stuff, and he wasn't tracking back a few of the balls. But few of them were not his fault. It was one from Tino as well. But it's a friendly. I can't judge him until it's a proper game. And again, he didn't do some of his original work. So you're sending me to the shop to get you a can of Coke, but I come back with a bottle of whiskey. That's what's happened with him.
That's a bit harsh.
That's what's happened today.
I would prefer the bottle of whiskey.
Whiskey's better. Yeah, whiskey's better. So he came back and he's done a better job than we expected. So that's what's happened. Can't fault him anyway. I mean, he does run and he does get into good positions.
Yeah.
Which is a good one of his good attributes to the team.
Yeah.
Misses a lot, but if he starts scoring, he might get more time this season.
Yeah.
What do you think about Joe Linton and of course Jamie Miley?
Joe Linton's my man of the match, so I'll have to give him a 9. He's like a leader today. I can't wait till it's him, Bruno, and Tonali again in midfield. It's just gonna be scary stuff.
Yeah,
Hope
that's
so.
true. I agree.
So,
I agree with that.
So him left, Bruno in the center, and Tonali on the right side. It's just, can't wait, man. 1 week to go. Oh no, Tonali's not back.
August.
Tonali's not back
until Spurs. And I don't even think he's going to play. To be honest, I mean he might play a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be gradual. So maybe he'll be automatic starter by October.
I don't think it should be gradual. I think you just put him on. He's been training every day. And as far as the match fit thing, man, put him on, man. Stop playing. Andy Bell.
So 9 for Joe Linton. Miley, 8 as well. Tidy, impressed. That's his best game for us today.
Yeah. Interesting.
Managed to handle those guys as well, and they were getting a bit
physical.
Yeah, so he's good. I'm hoping these kids don't go out on loan. Keep them in the team. Don't send them out on loan. I'm not saying that again for Longstaff.
And they're gone.
Whiskey.
But I've got to agree with Roy. I mean, I go back to what I said before. His goals have come from being in the right place at the right time and striking it clean. We know he can do that. He could have had a hat-trick, actually. I remember a period in the game, Isaac had a strike from outside the box. It comes back to Longstaff. He has time and he hits the defender. And I think the way he hits that, if it's on target, he probably scores. So we could be talking about Longstaff hat-trick, actually, as mad as that sounds. But again, it goes back to what you expect from a midfielder as a basic as their job. There was a couple of times Murphy ran ahead, ball went behind him, went out for a throw-in. There was times where Joe Linton got out his spots where he had a couple of players around him, passed the ball to Longstaff. Longstaff goes backwards. He's in free space. Like, do something with the ball. Don't be negative when you've got 3 players pressing Joe Linton. You've got 3 players pressing Joe Linton. Space in the pitch. If you're just brave, play the ball forward. If you lose it, fine. He doesn't. That's why I'm on the same fence as Roy, where he can score 2 goals and not look great in the game. So I'll give him an 8 because he got 2 goals and he did do well in certain points of the game. But if you are going to challenge Tonali, Bruno, and Joe Linton, you've got to do better.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. All right, Gary. Oh no, did you give me a scores on Jamie Miley?
Okay. 7, 8, and 9 for me. Across going from 7 for Jay Miley. I think he had a steady game. I said from the start, it's his first appearance to a degree with the big boys as SJP. So there's going to be a little bit more pressure. He's playing the central of the three as well. So again, a lot of the play will come your way. So he's literally filled in for Bruno today, and that just proves the type of job the lads had to do. He did get pushed off the ball a little bit. He needs to get a little bit more strength, upper body strength, just to protect the ball a bit. But what he tried was, from my point of view, he tried the channel balls, he tried the simple balls. He wasn't spectacular throughout the game. He didn't try the long ball. He tried to keep it simple, and he did that simple job very well. I think you've got to give credit where credit's due. Longstaff the same. Longstaff got an 8 from me, not only because he contributed towards the 2 goals. It just proves his all-round game is there if he applies the mindset. And I think sometimes, again, wherever it was troubling him last year, we talk about this foot injury that was plaguing him. Whatever was plaguing him last year, it looked nice to see a different Longstaff today. Yes, he wasn't brilliant. Yes, he gave the ball away a few times. But what I said during the game to you, Chris, was it was lovely when Tino went on his marauding runs. He was out and right back at times covering them spaces behind. And same with when Murphy went on a run to try and give Tino some support. And that's what you want from your midfielders. Sometimes you have to be a positive person on the park. I thought he was very positive.
Let me just put a pause in the
Chris,
show where we're doing the important stuff that we're doing. Go on quickly, mate.
Sorry, I didn't comment on the 2 midfielders. I was getting too excited about Longstaff.
That's what I was asking. I didn't think you did, but we have to interrupt this show.
All right,
we have to interrupt the show because somebody's rating the show. Who is it?
Bruno G is
Murphy, and then
terrific
Longstaff.
and ferocious, makes the opposition look pathetic and atrocious. If you sing this song with us, you really do support us. Super Shawnee Longstaff is terrific and ferocious. Diddle diddle lie, diddle diddle lie.
The old man is in the building. Oh man, what are you doing, man? Why are you not in the studio at work?
Because I'm having a night off.
Oh man, how many pints have you had? Be honest.
I don't know how long this signal will last. By the way. How's it going, boys? All right, Royston?
Hey, Roy. He asked if you got a place to hide, bro. Mighty Wayne asked if you had a place to hide, Roy. Because Longstaff.
Yeah, man. I'm always the happiest guy when it proves me wrong.
Why can I not see anybody but Andy and Roy?
What are you talking about, man? Everybody's on screen.
We're all there.
We're all here.
Probably the beers, mate.
Yeah. not enough beer.
Sorry, mate. It was there to be said.
He's on the dog tonight, man. You know that's got him loose.
I'm trying to work out where he is.
What's the verdict? I'll tell you what. I thought that first half was exceptional.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it was. It was Spurs, wasn't it?
The build-up to Isaac's penalty was sensational.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Forgot that one.
It was quality, and there were some lovely moves. Absolutely beautiful moves.
Yeah.
Happy days. And they're in the Champions League, you know. They're no mugs.
Oh.
No.
You can tell where it is. He's saying what I said.
Yeah.
You want to tell me, Andy?
Nothing. It was a joke, mate. I'm saying you can tell we must be related. I said that before. We're a Champions League team, you know. We're a Champions League team.
Yeah.
I've been listening to you. I'm learning, man. I'm learning. Yes, I have. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought he did well when he came on as well.
Yeah, do you like the young guy? Was he? I told the public this, man. I thought Sanusi was so active. It looked like
Parkinson showed why he's not going to make the grade.
Yeah.
You know, he's actually
that's shot.
there's an easy tap in for you. And that was
Hey.
shocking, that, by the way.
Hey, do you hear me,
Yeah,
old
it was
man? Do
awful.
you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you go on.
Cause I thought Sanusi, man, he probably got a hold of one of your blue pills, man, cause he couldn't control himself, mate.
Yeah.
Ooh, he was
on
wired
the
up,
ball.
wasn't he?
Yeah, let's
Right,
hope
you
he's
took one
a maxi with a finish. Let's
Let's
hope.
hope so.
Yeah, well, hopefully so, man. But he's still a young guy though, energetic, full of testosterone, unlike you. But
Man of the match win.
what's your man of the match, man? Who's your man of the match?
J7.
All right, the public are saying J7 too, man. 44% voting right now.
Yeah,
You still got time to vote.
He ran the show, man. Run the show.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's an enforcer in the midst of this.
Shonio, give him a good run for his money.
Trying to get a good.
Sorry,
Yeah,
you
man.
look stuffy. You.
How long have I been saying that the one thing Sean does well is getting to those positions in the box? And the problem is he doesn't finish enough of them. Well, tonight he was 100%. Let's hope that builds his confidence. Let's hope it fires him up to better things. Who knows? We might not need another midfielder.
Oh, here we go. See, there we go, man. Hey, this
Always
reminds me.
optimist, isn't he?
It reminds me of this.
Me. Together we
I've got me happy head on.
Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. What do you think about Dan Burns?
You'll never ever beat Dan Burns. He's from Blythe. You'll never ever beat Dan Burns. He's from Blythe. He's from Blythe. You'll never ever beat Dan Burns. He's from Blythe. You'll never ever beat Dan Burns. He's from Blythe.
He's from Blythe, man. Come on, brother.
I tell you what, I was cursing him for the first couple of minutes because 3 times he got the ball in the first 2 minutes and just passed it straight back to Pope when there was no need to. And I thought, hey, that's safety first and safety first. But he had hard lines with that shot, didn't he? My God.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he did. He hit it well, didn't he?
Massive.
Yeah, caught it lovely. What about Murphy's though? I thought Murphy had a poor game overall, but that goal he scored, he caught that beautifully.
Man. Oh yeah, that was a boom.
How can you say Murphy had a bad game? He got a goal. He nearly set up 2 goals. He got in behind them more than anybody else.
Thank you, Rosie. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, girl.
Come on, Wayne.
The membership is going to Vendetta. Couldn't have gone to a better place.
You know, we'll go back
I hope
to
it
those
doesn't go to
stats that I
stocks, Rosie.
We'll go back to those stats that I found hard to believe. You know, that was so back in the last season, or just after the season finished. And again, today, a goal and an assist. He didn't actually get the assist, but he did effectively because it was his cross that Joey Linton.
Yeah.
But in fact, have you seen that again? Did it go over the line?
No.
No.
Undecided.
Oh, he did 17. You know,
Hit the post. Hit the post.
Putting it in.
Yeah.
No, didn't hit the post.
No, he hit the bar and come out.
It came off the bar, and I thought it bounced behind the line.
No.
But there's no VAR or goal line technology, so
With no anyhow in.
so then it bubbled around, and then we put it in anyway.
Yeah.
That was a good finish from Longstaff, to be fair, because that was on the volley, and that could have gone anywhere. And he kept that down well.
He did. Yeah, that was a lot of good things there today. Very, very happy.
Hey, oh man,
Happy
hey, we heard that you're a famous guy, man. Tell us a story again with about you were in Scotland, and people recognized you all over the place. You know, they were surrounding you.
No,
remember?
that was one guy on Carlisle Station.
Tell us, man, what happened?
Well, I had changed trains at Carlisle, and I had 15 minutes between trains. So needless to say, I went outside for a tab, and I'm starting having a tab, and total stranger comes up and says, "Are you the mighty win?" So he got a selfie with us. First and only.
Oh,
Did you
that's
sign his
lovely,
shirt
man.
as well?
That's lovely, man. That's lovely. You're a famous guy, man. You're a famous guy, to say the least.
Famous in
brother.
Carlisle.
Yeah, man. All right, so you're gonna stay for the show, man. We got 15 minutes probably left, or 10 minutes, so you might as well stay. Because Broski in the chat, man, he can't live without you. So
I just came out for a tab and I managed to get a signal. So I'm going back in. We've got some chicken wings on the way.
Scan for the sandwiches, that's what he's saying.
Bonani.
Hey, you got something. You got something on the way.
Easy.
Bonani.
Blue pill. It's the blue pill.
Enjoy the rest of the show, lads. How are the lads?
See you, man.
All right,
Take care, mate. I'll see you soon.
Catch you later, boys.
See you
later, buddy.
See you, man.
There you go. The mighty win, ladies and
Blah, blah,
gentlemen,
blah,
making
blah,
an
blah.
appearance. Let's finish up quickly on all
Chris,
the rest of the players. Oh, yeah.
Before you do you mind if I give a score for Joe Linton
go on.
Miley?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Do that.
I've got to concede I probably should have. I'm not going to give him man of the match, but I totally agree with anyone that would. He gets an 8 as well. And Miley impressed me. Did really impress me. When you consider his first appearance to this appearance, I think he's learned from it. I think there's times when, obviously, Gary, I think alluded to earlier, where he may not track the play of the game as much, and he reacts rather than proactive. But he's fucking tidy on the ball, let's be honest. Excuse me, French, everybody. We've got another one, I think. Potentially, it's going to take a time, but I think we've got another one. Sorry, go on, mate.
Totally agree with you.
Yeah.
I think he's one for the future.
Yep. All right, let's finish up with the forwards. We won't do the bench. I mean, the players that came on, of course, it would be a bit unfair. They're young. They didn't play much, some of them. So let's finish with the front three up front, which is Isak, Gordon, and Murphy. Well, Gordon left in the first half, but still, what did you guys think of them, especially you, right?
Gordon, he looked like he's never even missed a training session the whole time. He came out fresh. Yeah. So he'll start for the season. Probably he can even some minutes tomorrow as well. It doesn't matter. He only had 45 minutes. So I'll give him an 8. Scored, looked sharp. He's ready for the season. Murphy, a goal, half assist, looks really good. Could be why we're not going to buy a right winger. It's because his form's gone up. So we're good though. Good. And he does cross the ball and send it back to the box. He's hardworking. So he's not the final answer, but he'll do for now. I'll give him an 8 as well. Isak, some great runs and stuff. I don't know. So he missed the penalty. Yeah, I don't know. He did pass that ball to Parkinson as well, which was good. And he had that run and he just did a Ben Arthur and kept going. But he just pushed it just a little hard at the end and missed. I just give him an 8 as well.
All right. Lovely. Andy Bale?
Well, I agree with. I think if I was a Girona defender and you asked me who caused me the most problems today, I'd probably say Isak, because at times today he was on it, wasn't he? I mean, his penalty was, let's say it was god awful. He didn't strike it well. He put a perfect head for the goalkeeper. If the goalkeeper goes the right way, it looks like a penalty, but he didn't. But you bang on there, right? It was an Everton type run where he was just making people look silly.
Yeah.
And this is why people sometimes like him on the left. I'll give him an 8, definitely. Murphy, like I said, I just think that he's not the fashionable name as you, Murphy. You know, we're all saying we need a right winger, we need a right winger. Do we? Yes, I agree, we do. But I do think whoever the right winger is, effort-wise, they're going to have to do a lot. Numbers-wise, they're going to have to do a lot because he's smashed Miggy's stats. So we're going to have to go and get someone that we know, if you're going to drop Murphy, it's going to be coming in and delivering straight away. So I'd give Murphy, I think I said I'd give Murphy an 8 earlier. Who's the other player? Sorry, have I missed anybody?
Gordon.
Gordon, sorry, yes. First 30 minutes, Gordon looked like he normally does, doesn't he? I think he tailed off a little bit towards the end of the half. But the press, the reason we got the goals was the press. And I think he's, in my opinion, he's the biggest reason. I mean, he nearly caught the goalkeeper out. And they shit themselves, excuse me, French, with our press. And I think he's a big reason for that. If we don't have Gordon come the start of the season, we've got a bit of a problem with the press, in my opinion.
Sounds good. Good points there by Andy and Roy. Gary, what did you think about the 3 men up front, mate?
I'm going to agree with both of them. I mean, like I say, I do think Gordon, even though he started like a train, you could see he isn't quite up match sharp yet. So, like I say, on the 35-minute mark, I said to you, he is carrying himself a little heavy. Even though he was still willing to go with the ball, if you notice, he actually changed places towards the 40-minute mark with Hall and let Hall go down the left wing, and he played as a left back, which proved to me that he was he's either carrying a knock because he had a couple of bangs on his ankle, and he just probably didn't want to over egg the pudding a little bit, and he's either come at half time because obviously he wants to save him and build him up a little bit more, or there were just concerns about these ankle knocks that he'd got, which seemed to slow him down because he did come off a little bit gingerly, even though he wasn't hobbling. He wasn't walking freely off the park at half time. But you can't fault what he did for the first 30 minutes because, like Andy's alluded to, we scared them. They weren't used to that type of pressing, and it was pressing from the midfield all the way through to the top three, and everybody had a role to do, and they did it tremendously well. Jacob Murphy, I thought, was again the typical Jacob Murphy. When he plays and he plays well, he plays without any fear. Doesn't look like he's in a stadium. He looks like he's over the park kicking a ball about with his mates at times. He's so relaxed, and he plays with that lovely smile, and that goes right through his football. That goal that he scored with that lace volley on the side, they are so hard to control, and I think you have to give credit where credit's due. That could have gone Rosette easily, and you see a lot of top players hit Rosette with those type of finishes, and he controlled that volley beautifully. So again, 8 for him. And Isak was like going knife through butter at times, and I think Isak would have probably deserved man of the match if he'd have finished one of his chances. And like I said, as I said to Chris, with us scoring 4 goals and Isak not being on the score sheet, just proves how strong we are as a unit. And we've still got another 11 to see tomorrow. And that's what I said. When people say that we haven't strengthened the team is there. What we've got to do now is expand that team, not by making thousands of changes like people want, but just bringing in the depth of the squad so we've got quality on the bench that can give players a rest and rotate. But I think they all play tremendously well. All get an 8 for me.
Lovely. Quickly the subs, obviously Trevor Sanusi, Ben Parkinson, John Rudy, Travis Hearns, Ellis Stanton. I think the ones that you can, and the Mighty Win was talking about, Ben Parkinson didn't take advantage of his opportunities.
Yeah, but he did slip, matey.
Yeah.
Can I just reiterate, Chris? The Dan Burn Cup is going to Ben in East Littleton. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
When would you wait?
I promised Ben in East Littleton the Dan Burn Cup. I just haven't gotten around to it yet.
I've
been doing that many all-nighters that I don't know where I'm coming or going. He's getting it. Don't worry, I promise.
And Trevor Sanusi, I mean, probably one of the best subs, if not the best sub of today, obviously, for obvious reasons. So You guys mentioned him as well, and we'll just have to see how it develops. So we got to take it a step at a time, though, because obviously he's still a young guy. The poll is closed, and Joe Linton wins the man of the match tonight. The people have spoken, and this is the People's Channel, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Linton, 43%, Longstaff, 27%, Murphy, 20%, and Gordon, a mere 8%. So
it's because he only played one half as well.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. That is true.
Does anybody see familiarities in Sanusi in Zogbia? A little bit in Zogbia, a little bit in ESM.
Baby in Zogbia at the beginning.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I do think sometimes though he tries to do the hard things rather than the simple things too.
He certainly did do that today.
That's exactly what I mean.
I think on one play he had the whole pitch open to him, and he just decided to wait to cross.
He stopped.
Over one more time to embarrass the opponent one more time. Which he's got to figure that out. Of course,
got a talent there. We just got to nurture it.
Just
to keep it simple. To keep it simple. All right, let's go with the comments real quick before we go. Lee McFarlane, Longstaff, come on, he was on target instead of hitting the ISS.
What the hell is the ISS?
What is it? I don't know what the ISS is. AG, to be honest, it was on all around. All around a good performance. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Beer Viking, Murphy was trash, wasted loads, crosses to nowhere, shots off target, one good run, gave up possession. Well, Beer Viking's got an agenda against.
He has been on the BR, I think.
Yeah, Beer Viking also says the polls look dodgy, man. No, so dodgy. No, man. No, that Joe Linton.
Not always.
No, it never, man. I can't. What am I going to do? I have an engineer in YouTube altering this. No, I don't. Dean Young, Gray attacking, should have scored more. Murphy has been a quality again when we signed Gay.
Chris, sorry to interrupt you. Has anyone seen the video about Gay in the car park?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
there's a video in a car park where he's going to a car, and a Crystal Palace fan says to him, "Are you staying?" And he goes,
"Ooh."
It's on Twitter.
That
and it is Gay, by the way. I'm not just, it's not a random dickhead putting a post up. It's Gay. He's walking away from a fan, and the fan says to him, "Are you staying?" And he walks away and just shrugs his shoulders.
Yeah. And I guess ISS means International Space Station, according to poll. All right.
Yeah.
Dean Young, great attacking, should have scored more. When Murphy has been quality again. When we signed Gay, he will be more solid. Feeling good about the season. Got 33-1 for the league. Damn. Well, I hope that's true. David, I think Oliver was trying not to be biased. I forgot about that. Oliver, definitely a Toon legend. To the point, and he was being biased to Girona. Dean says thought that Rudy was decent when he came on. Great workout. Would have loved Parkinson to take that chance. Mac debates. What was the attendance? I had no clue. Maybe 30s. Maybe in the 30s.
32.
32,000 says David T. So yeah.
Okay, that's good.
What would you say, Dave, Andy?
No, that's a good question because I was going to go, but after the reports of all the bother and that, I was going to take the little in for his first game, and I didn't want to. Unfortunately, it's put us off going. So bad on you, all the people. I was so looking forward to this game. I was going to take the little in and the wife, but I wasn't going to run the risk of bother.
Yeah, that is true.
If I'd been going on my own, I would have went, but I wanted to take the misses and everything. So,
Jordy Tune for life. Just wait until Miguel scores tomorrow. It would make my day.
It probably scored 2 tomorrow.
There you go, man. Against Brest.
It will come off his ass and straight into the top corner.
Mike DeBates, release Roy. Release Roy. There you go. Really nice in jail, man. Thank you, Rosie, for gifting membership. And David T finally says Isak does things that just make you shout out loud. The man is a genius. Yeah, man.
Yes. He's going to end up at Real Madrid or Barcelona. I watched the friendly before between Real and Barca, and all I can see is them two. Both teams miss a player like Isak.
Yeah.
That's true. Absolutely.
All right. So thank you all for coming on and watching. Of course, shout out to Jeff Knowles. A long time I haven't seen you, man. If Brazil made tanks, they name them J7. There you
Yeah.
go. RG Fox, welcome back as well, mate. Says I agree with
Yeah,
Andy Bell with trips. Livy, or
Thanks,
Memento.
Yeah,
Someone
Kino, yeah.
does eventually.
living inside tonight. Okay. Appreciate that, of course. We had a great turnout for our live match commentary, live match watch along. Over 8,000 people turn out, so I appreciate that support. We're definitely growing that, and it's been amazing. And all of you, thank you. Don't forget, tonight at 2 a.m. UK, 9 p.m. USA Eastern Time, we got NUFC Extra Time with Josh, with maybe Jim from Nashville, maybe Superfan Dan. You know, we're going to have all those guys over there. I'm sure talking about the game as well as other news. So thank you so much for your support. It's been great. And we will see you on the next one. Tomorrow's match day. Tomorrow, another match day. So there you go.
Take care, everybody.
Yeah,
Enjoy the game tomorrow.
and review. So
People going.
Hoof the twat.
that is right. We will see you on the next one, folks. Take care.
See you tomorrow.
Bonani.